Okay, today I'm going to make some chicken soup, creamy chicken soup. Going to do it in the Instapot. This here is 4.5 pounds of drumsticks, but I think about 3 pounds would be plenty. It's just a package I had in the freezer that needed to use. Got some garlic. You only need a couple teaspoons of garlic or cloves. Got heavy whipping cream, got some butter, got chicken broth. So pretty simple. I'm going to use the Instapot for it. You can use stovetop, however you want to do it. Going to put it on the soup function. Well, if I can find it here. Here we go. I'm going to put it on for, well, gotta figure out how to use my Instapot. That'd be good, huh? Let's try it again here. Alright. There we go. You want to do it for half an hour, 30 minutes on soup. I'm going to add a couple extra to saute the garlic in. Okay. And then you need 2 tablespoons of butter put there. Don't have to be precise on the measurements, So, and then you get your garlic, your minced garlic. Probably should have had it pre-measured, huh? I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon. I think. I don't want to get it too strong on the garlic flavor. You don't have to use garlic if you don't want to. Also some onion powder, which I forgot, or some chopped onion. Here we go. Do about a teaspoon of, you don't have to be precise, about a teaspoon of onion powder. To keep it completely carnivore, you don't have to add this at all. Get you a spoon in here. Get the butter going around here. It's taking a minute to warm up. I should probably wait on the onion powder till I get my broth in there and saute the garlic a little bit. I'm going to put it here in this ramekin until then. Hold it in my hand. Really, the only other things you're going to need are going to be some salt. Salt to taste, pepper if you like, whatever seasonings you like in here. You could put some thyme in here, which I might add later. Thyme or thyme or thymey, whatever you want to call it. Gives it a good taste. You could throw some rosemary or Italian seasonings in there too. Just make it your own. I'm trying to keep the spices down. We got me and my wife are fighting a cold right now, so we thought some creamy chicken soup would be good. So all right, let's get this sauteing here. There it goes. Now it's finally starting. I probably should have warmed up the Instapot first, but it is getting going here. Normally I would use 2 teaspoons of garlic, but like I said, don't want to overdo it right now with with us both feeling sick, so all right, you want to saute this. It only takes about 30 seconds or so to get, like I'm smelling the aroma right now. You don't have to brown it all day, or just to get the aroma out, which is smelling good right now. So okay, now what I'm going to do is add, which is another thing I forgot, was the cream cheese. Makes it creamy. I want to add this. You can add it after it's just after the broth, but if you do it before the broth, it helps melt you know, melt it down. If you do it with the broth in it, it takes forever to, you know. Let's see, open it, seal at the end. There we go. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to cut the end off. How's that? Easy enough for me, huh? You know, I love these easy open packages, right? But you can use two of these, which I've done before, but only had one, so we're going to try it with one. I literally came out to my kitchen and saw what we had, you know, if I had, but because I don't feel like going anywhere today. We both feel yucky. Got slight temperatures, you know, so nothing major. Just a cold, you know. But there we go. If you look at, you know, it helps melt it, and it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute, you know, to melt all that. So I'm gonna keep stirring this here. You can add it whenever, I just found it easier at the beginning to break it up. So yeah, that was the other thing I forgot, was the cream cheese. So I had a different Instapot, so I'm not used to this one. So, but it is starting to break down here. This is the Red Emerald, or no, Wolfgang Puck. I had a big bad boy I got at Sam's Club. I don't know, I had it for like 10 years, and it finally gave out. It's one of those Instapot XLs. It was like twice the size of this, but this one does the trick. Alright, just gonna go ahead and add chicken broth now, which you can use chicken bouillon, I guess, cubes and water, you know, which is another option. Like if today I was digging for chicken broth and I found it, but you just need a quart of chicken broth or 4 cups of water with 4 bouillon cubes. I have bouillon cubes too, which you can always throw a couple of them in there too, just for a little extra chicken flavor, right? But all right, well, it's still chunky, but you may want to wait a little bit longer. Since I'm making the video, I didn't wait as long to, you know, for the cream cheese. And then you put about a cup of heavy whipping cream in. I know I'm not measuring it. I'm just guesstimating here. You want to get it good and creamy, you know. And now is when you want to add your dry, like the onion powder. Put you some onion powder in there. Some salt. About a teaspoon of salt. Or more. You can taste it to see if it's to your liking, which I'm going to do here. I'll just stir this up a little bit, get that salt broken down. It's really easy base there, you know, nothing, you know, you make it whatever you want. If you want onions in there, if you want dice up some green peppers, I guess, but you know, I'm trying to keep it mostly carnivore here. You can throw in some spinach, I guess, or you know, just keep track of all the carbs if you're doing it that way. Keep it low carb, keep it keto, you know. Actually, spinach, I've made this before with spinach, chopped spinach, and it tastes like Olive Garden's gnocchi soup. Let me find my thyme here. If it's close to get to, I'm going to throw some in here. Let's see. I really got to go through this. I got so many spices. Here we go. Thyme. Well, there goes one. Not in the soup. That was good. Or did it go in the soup? Where'd it go? Oh, went on the floor. Okay, let me get it. Montreal steak seasoning. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and throw some thyme in here. This, actually the Italian seasonings is what you want. I'm just gonna put about a half a teaspoon of thyme in there. Okay. You can put about a teaspoon normally. I'm just keeping it low key. Stir it all up real well. Give it a taste. Well, still some chunks in there. Oh yeah, that's good. I think that's about right. Not too overpowering. Keeping it simple for to help us get over our cold. All right. There we go. I'm going to add the chicken now. Like I said, I should have waited. You can see the chunks still in there, but still, as the pressure cooker goes, it's going to. If I was doing this stovetop, I would just keep stirring this at a low boil. But the pressure cooker, it's gonna break all this up the rest of the way. But if you're doing it on the stovetop, do it on about medium-high heat. Get it to a boil. Get rid of all them chunks. Cream cheese chunks. And also I've used 2 instead of 1, but all I had today was 1. You can use 2 blocks of cream cheese. Just make it your own. Don't have to, All right, what I like to do is just add enough chicken till, I can maybe put 1 more in there, drumstick. You don't want it over top. As it cooks, it's gonna rise up, but in here. But you can always add more chicken broth if you got it too. All right. So wipe off my hands real good. I should wash them, but I'll do that afterwards. I'm gonna get this going here, but you put your lid on. Make sure you have your set to seal, okay? And then we're at 28 minutes, which should be plenty. 30 minutes is what you need. So, and then we'll come back and see it after it's done. I went ahead and put the 3 extra drumsticks I had in the pot of water, and I'm going to cook it on medium-high for about 30 minutes and I'll just add it to my soup when it's done. Okay, the soup is done. I let it vent on its own. It's probably been 15-20 minutes after it was done. But anyway, here's what it looks like. I know some of y'all are like, ooh, you left the bones in them. Yes, I did. That helps add to the, you get more broth out that way, better broth. You just don't eat the bones. You eat your soup. So also the chicken's done there. I cooked it for about 20 minutes and then turned it off. So, but there you go. That is how you make creamy chicken soup, carnivore or keto, in the Instapot, or you can do it on the stovetop. So I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, and share.